Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in. This is BigBearForNation.com. We're back here with another video, and today, since we are getting closer to the NBA's postseason, aka playoffs, we're gonna be doing a little tier list ranking. Like I said, we're gonna do a little bit more videos these next couple weeks. We got MLB coming up. We got the NBA playoffs coming up. We'll have some more videos about that, but so you guys are going to get two videos today. You guys are going to get this video, and you guys make sure you guys come back with later. You guys will see your NBA Weekly Pick Show. That's coming up here next. So let's see, if you guys haven't already, make sure that like, subscribe button, join the Discord. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys follow me on Twitch. I'm under 28. I do plan to be live tonight on both sides, the YouTube side and the Discord side. So come join me on there, and make sure you guys as well. Make sure you guys join the MLB Fantasy if you guys are interested. That's in the description below. You got until March 17th, so you got 6 days to join that. The link's in the description, because March 17th, that is the draft deadline. So if you guys want to join that, you guys are more welcome to. Hit the link in the description. It'll take you right to ESPN Fantasy. Put your email in there, and you are in the league. So make sure you guys do sign up for that. Really appreciate it. It's gonna be a lot of fun covering the MLB this season, and like I said, we will have a pick show for the MLB this season. So yeah, like I said, today basically what we're gonna do is we are going to be ranking NBA teams and how I think their playoff chances is gonna be. I'm pretty sure we're at week 21 in the NBA. I'm going into this season, so we got 4 weeks left. So this is a good time for us to get into. It's a good time for us to get into championship. Or I should say, getting to the playoff. I think we did talk about more about the playoffs. Like I said, we talk about it. Make sure to check out weekly pick shows. We're starting to talk a little bit more about playoffs, since we're getting very close to that now. So, playoff chances, stuff like that. So make sure to come join us tonight. NBA Weekly Pick Show. Come check us out. But so let's go ahead and rate through the tiers, and then after that, we'll just go ahead and get started. So first, we have the teams up here that are guaranteed. Actually, I should have put a D over here. So first of all, you have the teams that are guaranteed. You know that they're in the playoffs no matter what. I don't think there is a possible chance that they miss out. Hold up, I'm gonna move my camera over here. Okay, now I'm paused. Then we have the below that we have the teams that are most likely they're gonna get in. Below that, we have the team that has a shot of getting in. This means we're not guaranteeing anything here, but they have a slim shot of getting in. Then right here in the middle, I should say, because of the yellow tier, we got the 50-50 chance tier. Down here, we have the teams that are probably most likely not going to make the postseason. And then down here, we have the teams that they absolutely have no shot in hell that they make the playoffs. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start it with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Yeah, they're a guarantee. I mean, this team's just kicking this shit out whoever they play, man. It's just so much fun watching OKC. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander having an MVP season. Like, just as I'm recording this, the Thunder already won in 53 games. They would have clinched the playoff spot yesterday, but they would have beat Denver. But you know what? It is what it is. The Thunder, they're still guaranteed, and they have the West locked up right now. No, the West is as good as theirs. They're gonna have the 1 seed once again for the second time in a row, and let's see what they can do about it. But Thunder, yeah, absolutely, they're guaranteed. There's no shot that they miss the playoffs. Next, we got the Sixers. I don't want to say hell no, because the Sixers, yes, the Sixers have been pretty disappointing this season. Okay, you can say that, but the Sixers, I'm gonna say probably not. If I'm being honest, they're probably not gonna make it in. I mean, they're gonna need a miracle to get to the postseason, and they're gonna need everybody healthy. But at the same time, when you have Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey sitting on the sidelines right now, and you're watching your team right now sitting 20 games under 500, and currently get the 12th seed in the Eastern Conference, which is pretty embarrassing for Philly. It's just probably not. The Sixers, they're probably not going to make it. Next up, we got the Pacers. I mean, there's somewhat of a chance they could slip into the play-in tournament, but if I'm being honest, but just looking at this team and just knowing what they can be, I mean, they're fighting Milwaukee for the 4 seed right now. They're like 5 games out. Yeah, I'm gonna say they're most likely getting in. I mean, the only scenario I could really see the Pacers like not making the playoffs if they just go into the play-in and just start losing all of a sudden. But yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say they're most likely to get in though. Next we have Houston. Yeah, they're most likely to get in. This team's down battling for fifth place in the Western Conference right now. Right now, they're 3 games ahead of the Warriors. If I'm recording this, 3.5 games ahead of 7 seed Minnesota Timberwolves. Teams in a good spot. Teams playing well. Teams picking back up again. Yeah, I think they'll most likely get in. Next, we got the Grizzlies. Like I said, most likely they're the same thing as the Rockets. Like they've been hot to start the year, and then they've been a little bit of cold, and now they're starting to pick it up again. Plus, like I said, if we get these two in the first round, and eventually we'll break down a first round matchup preview. But if we get these two in the first round, I will be absolutely thrilled. But yeah, the Grizzlies, they're most likely to get in. Next, we got the Nets. Do I say hell no for this one? But let's take a look at the Nets. Right now, they're sitting at 11th place in the East. They're 5.5 games. I mean, I'm gonna say probably not. I mean, you could make up 5.5 games in 4 weeks, but that's gonna be hard to do because you need other teams to beat you. And if you, let's say, like you're ahead of Chicago right now, you're 5.5 games under Chicago, you could technically have a chance, but it's just very less likely because the team that's in front of you is in front of you by so many games that I just don't know if you're gonna catch up. So, Brooklyn, I don't think you guys are going to make it. Next, we got the Jazz. Hell no. The Jazz are fucking awful. Here's the thing about the Jazz. The Jazz are sitting last place right now in the Western Conference, and they have, I think, the second or third worst record in the entire association. Yeah, there's no possibility the Jazz make the playoffs. Next, we got Dallas. I'm not going to say no or probably not because when this team is fully healthy, let me tell you this. If Dallas finds a way in the in-season tournament and they get out of the in-season tournament and be like a 7 or 8 seed, they can be fucking scary because I mean, well, it depends. It depends if Kyrie Irving's back. It depends on AD. Let's see his stats on him. I'm not gonna say I got a shot. I'm gonna say a 50-50 shot at Dallas makes it in. It just depends on the injuries. Like how will their injuries really depend on their season? Right now, they're holding a good game lead on Phoenix right now, but they're going to need to sustain that for the last spot in the play-in if they want to even have a chance. Next, we got the Bucks. Yeah, they're getting in. I mean, they're the 4th seed in the postseason. Like, so I'm not going to guarantee them to make the playoffs, but the team's been playing well. They lost for the first time in a while now. Like the Bucks, they're playing good basketball at the right time. Giannis and Dame is playing great basketball. Yeah, I don't see a scenario how the Bucks miss the playoffs. Next, we got the Lakers. Here's the thing about the Lakers, though. We are dealing with some injuries right now. LeBron's hurt, Jackson Hayes is hurt, Rui's out. And injuries could determine our season. We'll see how it goes. But if you look at the Lakers, I think we're too far ahead of the 7 seed to say at the fact that we don't really have a slim chance of getting out the postseason. So I'll say we're most likely going to get in. I'm not going to guarantee it, though. But we do need to get back healthy again. And like I said, the Lakers, they're a little bit too far ahead of the 6th seed for me have to really panic about my team's chance of making it in the postseason. So I would say, yeah, most likely we're getting it. Next, we got Cleveland. I mean, they're guaranteed. I think this team already make the postseason, so there's nothing much more to talk about them. It's not even fun playing against this team anymore because this team is just consistently kicking the shit out of whoever they face. It's not even funny anymore. Next, we got the San Antonio Spurs. Let's be honest here. I feel bad for the Spurs, honestly, because that injured Victor Wembanyama absolutely sucks right now because just the way how their seasons unfortunately turned out. I'm gonna say probably not. I mean, there is a slim shot. I do think this team does have somewhat firepower to keep him in it, but at the same time, like, do you really think they're gonna make the playoffs without Wemby out for the rest of the season? I don't think so. I just unfortunately I have to say this, but I don't think the Spurs are gonna get in. I'll be completely honest. Next, we got the Chicago Bulls. To me, I think it depends on where they are in the play-in tournament. So right now they have a good game lead over the last position in the play-in tournament, and this team does actually have a slim chance to move up in the play-in tournament. I know they're going to be in the play-in tournament, but I don't know where they're going to be in the play-in tournament because right now they're the 10th seed, but they could potentially climb into the 7th seed if they get on like a hot streak and in the teams behind them, in front of them gets cold. I'm gonna say a 50-50 shot for the Bulls because they could get out of the play-in, but I'm not really expecting them to get out of the play-in. Like if I expect you to get out of the play-in, I'll probably put you right here, got a good shot, but I'm not really expecting the Bulls to get out of the play-in though, so we're gonna give them a 50-50 shot. Next, we have the Celtics, guarantee. I mean, I said there's no shot the Celtics missed the postseason. They're 2 ahead. They're second place in the East. They've been dominating all season long. Won 47 games for a reason. Team looks like anybody can go off at any given minute. Yeah, I mean, there's a guarantee. And unfortunately, I have to say that because you guys know me. I'm a Lakers fan, so I hate the Celtics. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody hates the Celtics, but not to say anything bad about my Celtics fans, but I think everybody hates you except for the teams. Except like if you're not a Celtics fan, you hate the Celtics. Next up, we got Denver. I guarantee. Denver, I mean, they're second place in the Western Conference right now, which is really hard to do. You know, if you're top 3, top 4 in the Western Conference, you should be proud of yourself because how hard the West is. But Denver, yeah, they're a guarantee. I mean, Jokic is playing out of his mind right now. Might be an MVP of the league. I don't know. It's either him or Shea. I mean, I understand the discussion's over, but damn that. Yeah, Jamal Murray's playing outstanding. Michael Porter Jr. is playing outstanding. Denver's defense has been impressive. Their offense has been fantastic. Like, there's no shot that they missed the postseason. Next, we got the Hawks. Okay, so right now, Atlanta's actually in a pretty good position to make the postseason here. They're 7th place. They have to go into the play-in tournament. But for right now, I would probably pick this team to get out of the play-in. So I actually do think Atlanta has a shot to make it to the postseason. It just depends too. Like, and they technically could catch up to Detroit too for that 6th seed. So we'll see what happens. But I do think the Hawks are going to be in the play-in, but I do think they'll get out of it. That's why I give them up here. Well, I got them a shot. Next up, we got Miami. I said Miami's so damn confusing, man. They're just confusing. They're confusing basketball team. I said Miami, they have enough potential and all-star talent to make it to the playoffs, but the question is, will they? And can they stop losing to bad teams? That's going to be the thing about it for Miami. Now, they are saying the play-in tournament right now, but if I'm being honest here, I mean, I would say 50-50, but the question is, would I really take them to get out of the play-in tournament right now? Just because of the experience in the Miami Heat, I'm going to say they got a shot. But if you want to make an argument that they could be down here at the 50-50 spot, I completely agree. I wouldn't mind about that. I actually would agree with you on that. But for right now, I'm going to put them right here. They got a great shot. They got a shot, in my opinion. Next, we got the Hornets. No, they're not making the postseason. The team is awful, and that's all you need to know. The Hornets are terrible. They're done, and that's what it is. Next, we got the Knicks. Yeah, they're getting in. I mean, the Knicks, they're a good team. They're actually playing really well without Jalen Brunson right now. And if you're a Knicks fan, you are loving to see that right now. But the Knicks, yeah, they're going to make an end, no question. They have enough firepower to keep. Right now, they're sitting at the 3 seed. Let's see if they can keep that away from Milwaukee. But the Knicks, yeah, I like where they are right now. I think they'll get in. Next, we got the Magic. I think they got a shot. I mean, when this team was healthy, they were dominating at first, and then unfortunately the injuries came back to bite them. You know, Paulo been out, Franz Wagner been out, and now they're sitting in the play-in. But if I'm being honest, if they get everyone healthy, I do think this team is making the postseason. Next, we got the Pistons. Yeah, they're most likely to get in, if I'm being completely honest. The Pistons, they're playing really well right now. I actually been really impressed with the Pistons this season. This team has been playing good basketball, man. Don't let anything fool you, okay? Like, just look at the Pistons. Look how Kay Cunningham's playing. Look how Malik Beasley's playing. Look how the offense is playing. Even take a look. Even give some credit to that defense. Like, the Pistons' defense has been pretty good too over the stretch. I like the Pistons, man. I think they're getting in most likely. They have a good game on the Hawks for the 7th seed. So I'm in for the 6th seed. So yeah, the Pistons, they got a great shot at making it. Next, we got Toronto. Probably not. I know they're making a slightly push, or I should say they're trying to make a last-minute push for it, but let's be honest, I won't give them hell no because like I said, this team, they're fighting, they're giving their one last gas, but let's be honest here, they're probably not going to make it in. They're probably going to run out of time eventually. Next, we have Washington. No. I mean, if Washington makes the playoffs with 50 losses, it'll be absolutely insane. But no. This team's not making the postseason. Next, we got the Pelicans. No. And here's the thing about the Pelicans. Like, the Pelicans, like, yes, they're not going to make the postseason, but the question is, can you blame them how their seasons went? They deal with so many injuries that it just completely took them out whatever they planned to do this entire season. So yeah, I'll give them a hell no. I don't think this team really has a shot, man. I say if this team was healthy, then the entire season, they would be looking at a completely different picture. Next up, we got the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's the thing about the Trailblazers. I do want to give this team credit. This team is playing a lot better than what they have done as of late. Like I said, they're trying to go on the last push. They're kind of like the Toronto Raptors. They're going on that last push and getting out of their gas. But do I think they're going to make it? Probably not. But I will not say hell no. I'm not going to say that to Trailblazers. They're playing a lot better. They've been a little bit of a winning streak. They are currently on a slight losing streak right now. They were on a big winning streak. So if the Trailblazers can keep this up, maybe they might have a slight possibility catching up to Phoenix and Dallas for the last playing tournament spot, and maybe have a chance then. But let's be honest, they're probably going to fall short. Next, we have the Phoenix Suns. I don't know what to say about the Suns. I don't. Right now, they're sitting at 11th seed in the Western Conference. They're currently 2.5 games out of Dallas for the last playing tournament spot. Their defense is absolutely horrendous, but their offense is one of the best in the league. Can't ever count out D-Book, Kevin Durant, and I no way how that offense can perform. This team has shown they can compete with teams like this. So. I don't know, man. But at the same time, like I said, Phoenix defense is so bad that might keep them out of it. We'll go 50-50 shot because I do think. I mean, even though they are sitting outside the play-in, with Dallas injured, it could technically catch up to Dallas and maybe get that last playing tournament spot and make a push then. But like I said, this is kind of me because I'm just kind of going for the offense. I just believe in the Suns offense. So we'll say 50-50 shot. I'm not going to count KD out. I'm not going to count D-Book out. But if you want to count him out, I completely understand. Next we got the Warriors. Good shot. I mean, before then, it wasn't looking like it. It wasn't before they got Jimmy Butler, the Warriors, it did not look like they were going to have a slim shot of making it to the postseason once and forever. But once again, they got Jimmy Butler, and their defense is outstanding, and their offense is clicking. Yeah, absolutely. They got the 6th seed right now in the Western Conference. Now, they could slip down to the play-in tournament. So, that is some real possibility, but I like the Warriors, man. I believe that they're getting in. I think they have enough talent to get in. Next, we got the Kings. Now, the Kings are playing a lot better, too. They were off to a slow start this season. Made a couple moves, and then now they're starting to play slightly better a little bit. Right now, they're sitting in the play-in tournament. Do I think they can get out of the play-in tournament? I don't know. The Kings are just decent all around. They're a decent offense, decent defense. We'll say 50-50 shot because I'm not ever going to count out DeMar DeRozan, and I'm not going to count him out. I'm not going to count out Zach LaVine. But I do think that Sacramento has a 50-50 chance of getting him. Next, we got the T-Wolves. I'm going to say a good shot. I'm not going to say most likely to get in because if the Wolves do, however, get into the play-in tournament, because you guys know how difficult the West is, there is a slim chance that they could fuck up and just not make the postseason. But if I have to count on it, I don't think it's going to happen. That's why I got them here with a good shot instead of a 50-50 shot. But yeah, I do think the Timberwolves eventually get in the playoffs. Alright, and then the last team we got the Los Angeles Clippers. Not gonna say most likely for this one, but I will say they do have a great shot. I mean, all the Clippers need to do is just play organized basketball. I mean, you're sure they're in the play-in tournament. They're kind of like the same situation as the Wolves. Like these two teams are in the playoffs, but they're not too far behind the Warriors, and these two could catch up to the Warriors potentially, especially if these two have matches with each other for these next couple weeks. So we'll see how everything plays out. But for the Clippers, they had Kawhi Leonard's playing well, James Harden's playing well, defense is playing well with Kawhi Leonard back. I think they have a decent shot. Alright guys, and that's going to do it for this video of me ranking every single NBA team and how I think their playoff chances are going to be here throughout for the rest of the season. So like I said, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like, subscribe button for me. Make sure to join the Discord, follow me on Twitch. And if you guys are interested in joining the MLB Fantasy, ESPN Fantasy, we appreciate you guys support and love. And we'll see you guys in the next one, man. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the pick show tonight. This is BigWishNation.com. Peace out, stay safe. We'll see you guys in the live stream tonight as well. We'll see you guys next time.